Hangouts. Chat has unedited. That on there. We'll take that off. Okay. Jim, welcome, welcome. Told you Monday at 6. Boosh. Just walked in the door. Here you. I'll listen to that one more line. Yeah, it's nice here. I actually got to fly, night train. Josh Owen, welcome. Reaper, Jeremy, what's going on? Notification squad. Did you get a notification for this one? Tom, what's up, brother? Alvin, welcome. It's 3 p.m. What? Yeah, I wanted to do it a little earlier, because when I do it at like 8, it's kind of late for like Lewis and everybody, so try to do it a little bit earlier. But yeah, it was nice today, man. Got to burn some packs. Flown the 230 Mojo and the 180. Just got in from work. Y'all like, whoa, what's going on? He's live this early. What's going on? Welcome, Josh Owen. I think this might be the first time you ever been here. Appreciate you. Trying to get this beta flight working on my F3 flight controller. What are you trying to link it into the beta flight? Is it not picking up on your ports? We still have heavy winds. Yeah, it's getting warmer though. I hear you. I think it's changing for everybody. DZs, what's up? DZ drone reviews. Can't see it's popping up here. Thanks, man. Stop in, just say hi. All right, DZ, I appreciate you stopping in, brother. Sean, what's up? Mr. Crowley. Yeah, I found COM3 port, but fails to open COM port 1. Oh, so it did find the port, but it won't connect. Oh, I don't know. What you think, Mike? Brown Bomber, what's up? Fred, I got your baby here, sitting there in the box. I just got the PDB in today. I'm getting the like I said, that receiver. They're talking like middle April for it. Always gotta show the love. Indeed, brother. I appreciate you showing the love. Like I said, I took some Mondays off. Just a lot of stuff was going on. And I figured I want to come back and just do a little live stream earlier. But yeah, Fred, we'll get her done, man. You're gonna like it. I want to go out and actually fly mine, charge the pack up. Maybe get out this week with it. Because I want to do some tuning on mine and figure it all out. Get it flying a little better. I can't remember. So if you're finding the COM port, but then it's not opening, try what's it? The Zadig driver, Mike. If you're trying to plug up and it won't fit, that or Impulse RC fixer. Yeah, RC driver fixer. There you go. Josh, if you're still there, try to download if you ain't already the Impulse RC driver. See if that don't run and fix it for you. Yeah, bro, sounds like a plan. You're gonna love that thing. Compared to that freaking box and the cell phone, it's just amazingly different. Because all the stuff I fly and it was different, you know, even flying this stuff. Cool, appreciate it, man. I hope it works for you. I had a couple flight controllers that wouldn't link up, but it was something wrong with them. It was the power. When you plug in your flight controller, does all the lights come on and everything on the flight controller? I'm taking it does if it finds the COM port. I just got some in today. So this guy here, you guys seen how I had this thing tuned and everything, flying. I mean, it was like perfect. I know it's hard to get them perfect, but it was like perfect in my eyes. Like, it was amazing on how it was flying. So then I come around that tree, and I was only probably, I'd say 25, 30 feet. The camera just went gray on me for a second. So I hit the switch. When I hit the switch, it just come over and it landed like right in the driveway, like right on the pack. It was like a thump, and it, after it did that, excuse me, I'll be right back. All right, be careful. Sorry about that, guys. Crystal and Russell, they went to the movie, so any other time I wouldn't answer the phone. But yeah, so then it come up and hit, wham, right? So then, I was like, well, go take it back over to where I was standing, and I unplugged it when I picked it up off the ground, and I went to plug it back in, and all it does is the chime. The ESC's chime in, but the flight controller's dead. It's got the brand new Joshua Bardwell, the version 1, but it's the V2 one if you get the one they revised. So I now have got in the mail today. I took a liking to these Pyro Flip F4s flight controllers. Get it open here without dropping it on the floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy in here and try to get it tuned out. But I'm liking these. I'm putting these in quite a few already. I like how the back of it is flat for you to mount whatever you want to mount on it, because I mount them upside down like this and then use the top of it as like the mounting plate. So okay, so your FC's lighting up and all. That's a plus. Try to flash. Oh, so you're trying to flash it. Okay. Thank you, Chrissy. Appreciate it. I stuck the little Rotor-Riot sticker on there. It's it just said what was it? Trying to think who had it. Where I got it. The not quad box. What's the other one? Drop box. That's what it was. Drone drop. They got so many of them out there now. It's like, yeah, think which one's what. Ed, love my drones. What's up? Boy, you're getting some altitude with that Moby there. Got that little thing cruising up there. You seen that time Dano took his up, and he almost didn't get it back down. Got something here for Jimbo. Ancient Chinese secret. Your box is loaded, I tell you that. It's gonna be like Christmas. I got to get that done. I want to get Jack's done. That's gonna be the next thing goes on the table. Get that ironed out. Get the camera into it. ETX receiver. Take it over. Rip a pack through it. Make sure all is good, and then drop it in the box. I think I got everything you would need. The screws. What else was it? I can't remember. Yeah, send me a list on little odds and ends you need it. You think you got the wire, so. Oh, I wanna. Yeah, I know what I gotta do too for you. Open field, no trees. Send it. That's not fun. He was out there, wasn't he, in the middle of the field, stand there with that head tilt. Floyd Vincent, welcome. I bash all y'all for the head tilt because I do it. I come past myself, I'm like this. Actually, today I was flying to Mojo. I went up and I power looped over the power wire and I come back down. I literally felt the draft of the props. I'm like, yeah, you're a little too close to yourself there, bud. Normally I don't stand out there in that driveway like that. Like I'll get over in the corner and wait for myself. These nuts, what's up? All right, brother, I appreciate it. Wasn't skimming any power lines. Yeah, and power lines will get you, boy. You don't want to skim them ones. I tell you what, over here, I keep forgetting about them, but I'm starting to get a second sense of them again. Man, at one time, I was pretty good with them. I could go rip clean through them power lines. Now, I stay away from them. They're quad killers. The one day I put the Hero 3 on a drone and took out, man, as soon as I put that thing on there, I went past that wire, bloop, it caught that camera, flipped that drone backwards, broke an arm on the drone and everything. I'm like, Jesus. Yes, he did get it unclogged with guitar string. That was awesome, Mike. Yeah, Bradley knows quad killer. He always used to say quad killers. They're killing it now, man. They kill me every time I get near them now. So now you'll see me. I'll punch up there over top that big tree right there, right? And then you'll see me with the power lines. I know when I'm going down, I'm looking for those lines across like this, because when you get at a certain angle on those wires, when you're like this, you can't see them until you get kind of an angle on them. Jamil, welcome, brother. Long time no see. Yes, sir. I gotta stop by your channel. Ain't been there in a while. Thank you for stopping in, though. I appreciate you. Get Floyd here. Floyd's name is different color. But yeah, I'm glad it's warming up. We had a nice day today. In 2 weeks, we're shooting for the 22nd. We're going to be doing a road trip. It's going to be me, Josh Withrow, E-Drone, and Joe. We're going to head up towards, I think it's the Philly area, and just fly pretty much what we come across. We're going to run the whole weekend. So that's going to be epic. We're going to have so much fun. So when I come back from the trip, you might see a little bit of difference on the wall. Be like, whoa, where most of your drones go? I have them over here in the corner and pile in parts. But no, I think I might be past that now. Hopefully, knock on wood. When we all get together, though, me and Eric, it's like we battle. Don't battle each other. We just have bad luck. We just always crash and shit. But I did get some 5S batteries in today for running on that. I got a Rotor X coming. It's a Rotor X B3 Atom. So want to run some 5S on it. And I've been seeing them do a lot of that, man. That thing looks so fast. 3-inch on 5S is pretty insane. Then I got a 4 or an 850. Actually, they're 850. Yeah, they're 850s. And then I got an 850 4S for the Japalar. Because the 450s just don't do it. You punch up, it kind of goes. You punch up with it with the 450s, they go. It's like, uh-oh. It's like, don't drop off. We'll be flying like I think they're talking about heading to like New York, and then we're gonna try to like find something there and then rip. But I think we're gonna find stuff closer. Josh was talking to Bot Grinder, and that spot that Bot just did, we're gonna hit that spot on our way back home. So we're gonna just go up and rip some different spots. Around here we don't have much. We have trees, and when a building gets abandoned around here, they jump right on it and they take it away and get rid of it. So you don't have no chance of doing nothing like that. So it's going to be cool to be on the road and just stop and rip and have fun. And it's with, like we said, we're all good people. We get along really well. So we're going to have a hell of a time. Jewish Redneck Preppers, welcome. Ryan, what's up, brother? RDFPB in the house. But yeah, it's warming up, so we're going to be flying. That's the good thing. I got, that's why I try to keep the sticks going through when it was cold, even though I didn't do too good at doing that. I beat Night Train this year, so that's all that matters. Mike said he didn't even put forth an effort. And last year you couldn't keep Mike in the house. He was outside freaking snow up to his knees. But yeah, so I just try to keep the skills up and keep everything fresh. That way this year when it starts, I don't have to start like I did last year, learning everything. So I have the props, pretty much the tuning. I'm not no pro at it, but thanks to Josh, I can pretty much get them flying the way I like them to fly now. So, because I tell you, when I took that 230 Mojo out today, this guy, I punched this thing up over a tree with it. This guy with the session and the battery and all into it, it's pretty heavy. Got a good bit of weight to it. So man, when that thing was coming down, I mean, it was coming down. But I could see myself now to where before I would struggle with something like that, switching platforms and getting something that's faster. But now I really don't see the difference. I do see it, but I'm saying I can still fly it and have fun with it. So that's the good part about it. But yeah, these things are nice. This one and the 180 I took out today. That 180, I finally put 4-inch props on it. I had 3-inch props on it at first. So I run a 1550 milliamp hour battery 4S and then 4-inch props. Dude, this little thing is mean. Like the battery takes up the whole drone, but it's like really smooth. The only thing I don't like about it, the camera is, I can't get it to switch, which I think it's me. I'm messing something up, and you do everything through what they call an easy OSD. And I think I'm going to the wrong thing, and I got to hit the transmitter TX or something like that. And then it goes in, let's change the camera. So it needs like the contrast pulled back a little bit and the brightness pushed up a little bit. And I think it'll be good. Usually your Fat Sharks, I can dial them in with that, but this I just can't get. It's kind of gray. You'll see in the DVR footage I got, you'll see how it kind of grays itself out when you go up to a tree. Like, you know it's a tree there, but you can't see through it or anything. The 180, Bradley, I got that actually a hell of a deal, an Amazon deal. They did I don't know, it was a glitch or something. Who was it? Indigo Rhino sent me the thing. They were 42 bucks, $319 drone, $42. I was online with Neil. Neil's like, send me that link real quick. So I went ahead and shot it to him. He had some points built up at Amazon. He bought that thing for $19 and sent it to me. And it's nice. It's the 180. It's like I said, it's the 150 upgraded to the 180. How's the TI? What, Ryan don't have no TI. He been telling you he's got a TI, Sean? He don't have one in his possession yet. Check this out, guys. So this was the one that Ryan, all except this is the only thing I'm not proud of right now. And I got heat shrinks for that, just tapes around that now, so when I went and flown, it didn't touch the frame. But look how I went ahead and did the red. A Night Train, appreciate you on them Walmart pins, brother. Works nice. So this guy was pink and black, like just, it'd be like pink here, black, pink, black. So I went ahead and did the top and bottom plate red all the way around. But yes, this is RD FPV's Chameleon TI. He bought this guy. It was bought from Facebook FPV Marketplace or something like that on Facebook. Beware buying stuff on there. Thoroughly look over it, ask a lot of questions, get you some closer pictures. When I got this, I was just supposed to be, what was it, Ryan, in the beginning? Something. I can't remember what he originally sent it here for. So when I got it, yes, Mike, they're nice, dude. I can't get over that thing, man. Just press it down. I used them on like different other things. I just didn't think on this carbon it would take. I thought you had to keep putting coat after coat after coat. But anyway, Ryan sent this here for some apparent reason. I can't remember what I was supposed to do to it. But I got looking further at it. I'm getting closer and looking at this thing. I'm like, all the standoffs in it were just, I mean, jelly. Like you could just take the flight controller and push it like this. That's what it was. The flight controller had broken standoffs and all, and he wanted me to take a look at those. So I got it, and I got looking at it. I'm like, oh man, I'm looking down in the motors. I'm like, dang, this thing is filled with dirt in the motors. And I'm looking in every motor. Every one of them are like pretty much loaded. I noticed all the standoffs, all rubber on the drone was kind of dry rotted. Like you could feel like the wires and all was just odd. So immediately I was like, I know what this is. So I plugged it in and looked through the camera. You could see like a kind of like looking through a fish tank, kind of sort of speak thing. Yeah, and so we went ahead and redid it. I went ahead and gutted the whole drone. We put a new camera onto it. new stack. It's now running the Diatone Mamba 405, which that thing will run 3 to 6S. We put the Brother Hobby Deadpool motors onto it because that's what this is called. We did the scheme as Deadpool, black and red. I got this going across the arms. They're called snake skins. I have the rooster one done here. This is the inspired rooster frame. Just want to always make that clear. But this is going to go across the arms of it. So it looked pretty good when it's done. So just gotta, like I said, painted it last night. Got to throw them across the arm, and it's ready to go to him. And then he can have it and rip on it. And then I'm actually building a schizo for him. Yeah, like that, don't you? I'll be sharp for the trip too, bro. Brian, True Drone Reviews, he's like, man, shave. So I went ahead and did my hair up and all. Yep, that's Ryan's TI. Chameleon. Shannon, what's up? Needs to do his eyebrows. You want it to grow all the way across here? I mean, I do have some DJI products. Only a couple of y'all will get that. Oh, Ryan, that's sorry to hear that, bud. Chris, when's the Nair commercial come out? I upload now, John. Like on please again. Just sold your Phantom, did you? I have some of the camera birds. I had the Phantom 2 right here, the Solo here, the Q500 here. I have the Inspire 1 that's out there. That thing stays on a love seat. It's in a case like this big. There's nowhere to put it in here, actually. Yep, Josh, I can't wait for the trip, man. I think it's going to be epic. Hope to come back with all quads I leave with. But I don't know. We get the ass on that, Josh. Woo, doggy. Yeah, I wanted to come on early, just where I ain't been doing Monday nights here lately. So I wanted to do it earlier. That way everyone, because it's so late when I usually do it at 8 o'clock. So Lewis and everybody, that way it's not too late for them. He said, yeah, we're going to terrorize on what? Long Island and Philly. Yeah. Yep. Man, I feel good about this because every bird I'm bringing is going to have the Unify in it. I ain't got to worry about nothing as far as channels. Nothing, man. This is cool. I knew this day would come. These packs are for a Rotor X I got coming, Josh. It's 3-inch. Running on 5S. You think that little 4S I let you fly is going to be sick. Wait till you fly a 3-inch. Where'd it go? Cool. Well, badass Long Island and Philly. The Free Rider, Shannon, I will try. The last one I tried to do that with, it didn't work. But I will try to go into my email and send it. I think they stopped the sharing part of that, honestly. But I will give it a shot. I'll check your messages later. Hey, guys. Yeah, Ryan, that was found in a riverbank. Well, it's not in the riverbank no more. She definitely clean and nice. Cause actually I went over and flown it the other day because I threw that that tape around it because I watched FPV with Adam, I think, and he had the 405 stack doing the death rolls on him. So I was like, oh my god, don't tell me that. So I went in here and just flip, roll, flip, roll, flip, roll, flip, roll, tuck and roll, flip, roll, flip, roll, tuck and roll, flip, roll, flip, roll, and it didn't do nothing but hit the ground when I got too close. Richard Coggins, welcome. I told Ryan, I said, oh man, I'll put some dust on her. Mint condition. It's only it float. Does it float, Josh? Or I always joke with him now. Drop by, give a thumbs up. I appreciate it, Richard. You know, Richard, I was talking the other day. I don't even think I was telling Cap. I said, you know what? I never did post that 4S video of my wing. I gotta go ahead and do it again because I don't think I still have the footy on that. Although I don't know. Let me check my camera. I barely ever delete the Hero 3. I forget I recorded that. 2 videos. I don't know. It might be on there. By men, I mean it's at the bottom of the bottom for a year. He said too soon. We was joking one day. Me and him was talking, and we said something. The guy, he was reading something, an ad or something. He even said, he goes, and it's waterproof. I was like, you sure? It was so like you could see the flight controller. Let me grab the flight controller. Hey Josh, I got props now too. Props for days. So won't worry about the props. Trying to get my batteries together if I stop losing them. I freaking lost a 4S China Hobby Line today somewhere. Not today. I don't know when I lost it. So I don't know if the camera's going to tell what that looks, if it'll dial into it. Focus in, rather. Get it. Get it. Do it. Okay, let's come back here. I guess like that's so shitty. I didn't do it. But if you look, let me find it. Let me put on my old man glasses. It was so on this pod here that's broke, they did a the board has a hole eaten in it right here at the where you would solder your signal wire for your ESC. There's a hole eaten in there, and there's a hole eaten right there. And if you guys can see that, right there's a little hole, and right there's a little hole. So they soldered the signal pad, resourced it to an RX3. But it is grimy. I mean, this thing, if you look at it, it's just deteriorated. Like you can see all the stuff on it is just so wore out. The bottom don't look bad, I guess. Where oh, look at focus there without my hand on it. Let's see if I turn it around. Is that what you mean by Mint, Josh? Is this a Mint flight controller? Never flown. Guaranteed. Never been flown. Then why is there solder on there, bud? Oh. I'm not sure. But yeah, they did something. That's what we're thinking. So the story of it more or less told itself. Just says searching for flight controller. Huh. Hey Josh, Josh Owen is having a problem. He said he's plugged in. He found it. It's found the flight controller on COM port 3, but when he clicks connect, it won't connect for him. We told him to try Zadig and Impulse RC. Any other things you think he might be missing? I doubt anything broken in the Yeah, and I want to make sure everything that I take, that if I go inside of a bando or something with, I'm going to have turtle mode on it. I've been liking turtle mode. Beats the shit out of that drone. You go over here down in the dirt, dude, and you try that turtle mode, it just floods your freaking whole drone with nothing. You look like Night Train when you pick it up. It's like got 2 pounds of dirt all caked in it. That should have been the first question, I guess. Good question, Josh. And we're trying to fill it in. Oh, installing some bandos. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. That'd be the first time I've ever been in New York too. SP Racing F3 V1. They're the ones I normally use too. Never really had no problem with that not linking up. Huh. They don't have the So you said Josh that you were trying to flash it. Do you have the bootloader soldered in? Because they have the two little bootloader pins there. Omnibus garbage. What? I had two Omni. He said, "Ha, that's it." So that's what you did. You have the two bootloader ones, or you didn't have them? Because as soon as you said that board, I knew that board like the back of my hand. Got the two bootloader things. What you have to do on flashing that, you have to solder in a wire or whatever, jump a little piece across those two things, make them connect. Then go in and pick what you want it. Yes, you have to solder the bootloader to flash the SP Racing. And then what you want to do is you go in, solder it up, leave your flight controller unhooked, right? And then go and pick what version you want to flash it with. And then you're going to click it. There's a little, like a slide lock little thing. And it's going to say flash on connect. That's how those F3s flash. You can't just have them plugged in and keep telling it to flash. It'll keep failing it. You have to make sure you're soldered across your bootloaders pins, and then go set your whatever, beta, whatever version you want to run it into it, and then make sure you click that flash on connect, and then when you plug it in, then it's going to start doing the process for you. You don't have to do nothing else from there. RC Crazy, welcome, Eric. I had to throw you off, man. I appreciate you shouting me out though. I was sitting here and I was like, man, am I going to go live tonight? Yeah, I told everybody I was going to go live. It's time to just go back live. Let's do it. So I was like, well, I did say 6. Do I want to do it 6 or do I want to do it 7? I'm looking at the weather and I'm watching batteries charge. And I'm like, but I went out earlier and burned 4. So Tiffany, welcome. Yeah, that's what I said. Everyone said I've always had people say if I could do it earlier, it would be better. And I really could do it earlier. Like I said, it's no problem to do it earlier. Everyone's like, man, I'm getting off work, just getting in. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I think that's going to be cool. If you would have probably asked me 2 months ago to do a road trip, Josh, I'd be nervous as hell, dude. I'd be sitting here pins and needles like, oh, I'm going to just fuck shit up. I know I am. I think now I got a little skills under my belt now, just a little bit. Now you got to go easy on us. We're gonna have to set your transmitter rates off while you're sleeping or something. Go into beta flight, fuck up your tune or some shit. No, that won't work because you do everything through your transmitter. Oh, it's not flying right. Hold on. There we go. We'll have to slow you down somehow. Put you on 3S for the weekend. It would be nice if there was someone in the area where we're going and we could meet up with y'all. That would be epic. That would be pretty cool. Eric and Tiff, we will be in, where was it, Long Island? You guys got to be there. We'll let you know when we're there. You guys probably nowhere near it, are you? No 3S for bandos. And the good thing about bandos is I feel good about going and flying in them, I think, because I do have some throttle control. Because I feel like when you go in a building or something, you got to have that throttle control. That little bit of throttle blip. Smack. And My luck, it would probably be a 3-story bando that we'd have to go in, and there's the floors are all gone, and but the one little spot where my drone lands. Long Island, 7.5 hours. That's not bad because we're gonna probably. How far is it from us for us to drive, Josh? So we'll tell you when we leave Dover, then, Eric. Come with it. You know, I was gonna bring a camera drone, but I don't think I am. Just strictly gonna be nothing but FPV flying. I know Eric's gonna have his Mavic Air, so we're all good with that. Of course, that thing's like this big. I mean, versus if I want to bring the Inspire. That thing's like having a small kid in the back. Yeah, we get there at the same time. There you go. That would be epic. I know it's far-fetched. You guys just cannot leave 7 hours. Sounds good though, right? I'm bringing my charger. I got a bag here, but it's like a big, it's kind of like a tackle bag is what it is. And it holds like these freaking containers like this, and they have a whole bunch of spots in them. I'm gonna take all that thing going at her. I just use it for gun stuff. It's full of gun stuff now, so I'm gonna take all that out and I'm gonna use that because then I can put the quads in there like this. I'm gonna probably bring I want to get the floss going. I'd like to take the floss, the Hawk 5, my Source 1. I have to take every time me and Eric get together. I freaking smash that thing to the ground. Me, Josh, and Eric. So it would only be right to bring that. And I don't know what else to bring. I want to bring enough that if I smash some shit up, I still got enough quads to fly for the weekend. And the bag's big enough. It's got a bunch of pockets. I can put parts all inside there when they break. Well, it won't be no problem. Yeah. Long as the TBS action cam isn't there, Josh is going to be in good shape. He's like, hey, Josh, Crystal was just looking RDQ when she ordered these batteries for me. She was looking at stickers. They had one sticker of the session, dude. And I mean, it's, yeah, you already know. Like yours just, and it said something. I forget what it said. She said, I ought to get that and just stick that or give it to Eric and stick it on something. John C., welcome. Well, Ed, I think Bardwell managed to wear me out. I was running, I actually had 3 of them going at one time, believe it or not. The first one was in that Mid-America multi-rotor. You guys remember that crazy looking one with the arms? That one had, I was taking it apart to steal the ESCs out of it. And when I did, I bent the wire over and it literally just ripped the pad off. But it's missing like 13 other little pads on it. It was a used board somebody gave me. That one, that Bardwell was brand new out of the box. The Green Machine is still running the Bardwell. This one, we still got this Bardwell up in this bad boy until I guess the day it dies. But I'm gonna leave it in there. But this thing, man, you think taking that top plate off and adding this would be about equal in weight, but it is amazingly light. Might take this rip on it, but I don't fly it much no more. Kind of got, I guess, fold onto the things with like matched motors, and this one still flies great though. That camera angle's killer. Like when you're on this thing, it's just straight moving. But yeah, that Bardwell board, I don't know what happened to it. I kind of over at the field when it did, I'm like, maybe I knocked the positive wire off. Right? I get over here and I'm like, it's the Bardwell all in one. It's the power supply died on it, I'm sure. F3, 4, beta, 4. But yeah, I've got, like I said, I'm going to put the pyro in it. I've only had one problem with pyro. And I got a board one day and it just decided it didn't want to work. But yeah, it just doesn't, like I said, it chimes up. I don't have a battery here. I plug it in. It's just, the PSEs chime up. Nothing else works in it. Like it just does not wake up. And I've looked at I haven't taken it apart and looked at it, but when I plug in the pack and my receiver lights up, I have video and everything. Everything works on it fine. It just will not start It's weird, right? I don't know why, but it's like it won't talk back to the ESCs. The ESC will chime, did it, and then just flight controller's like, talk to the hand, because I'm not listening. So it's weird. I guess that would be, well, if the power supply went bad, it wouldn't power everything else up, right? Still powers the ESCs, the receiver, the camera. I mean, everything just doesn't respond. You know, I was looking or wanting to know, because if it was, that does have a bootloader button inside of there. I'm thinking maybe that thing might have got smashed down or something. It does have like a wire. Well, it doesn't look like it's touching it though. I don't think. I find something. Because the VTX, I don't think this yeah, I don't see, there's no way it could have gave no flex in the top of that top plate. I think it just decided to die. Now I don't know if anyone knows what happens when they do just die. I have no idea. It might just do that, because I did lose camera. Like I said, I come around, I want to just punch up, and the camera just went all gray on me. And this is that new Runcam Mini Sparrow that Jeremy sent in to me. I was going to put it on the Acrobrat, but I haven't got that built yet. So the Turtle went out of this, so I went ahead and put this in it. And it just went gray. And then after that, like I said, it come down plump on the battery flat. But I thought the plate would probably give. It might broke the board or something. But you can even see with the metal standoffs that go up to that plate's not going to give on nothing. So it was a solid hit. Kings Park, cool veins. Covering the innards? What do you mean, like putting side plates on them, John? I kind of like the bare bones look. When I kind of got into the race drone type thing, I thought that was cool, just a bare look, you know. It's like, actually one day I was I think it was over to the M4 thing. I had a drone sitting there, and I literally plugged it in, picked it up, was hovering, and one person was like, dang, that thing really flies? It just looks like it's missing something. I'm like, nah, it's just the components are like that. They thought it was missing something. No, it's not missing nothing. Well, it's missing its brains now. But yeah, I'm gonna get that in there. And plus, I got a. If you look underneath of there, that is a. I forget what VTX was in there. It was a 30 by 30 VTX I had mounted in there, and it kind of burned itself out. So I put a Unify in there and just never took that one out. So it's gonna need some work. I want to get that done definitely before next week. Is it next week or the week after? Something. Ooh, let's look at this place. I looked at it on the phone, but sure it looked a lot better in the. Oh yeah, that's the psychiatric one. Oh yeah. Going to a good place. The psychiatric. Gonna be different, like flying a big building like that. Versus here, you just got like the little things. Convertibles. Wait, the heartbeat. The heart, or the heat better, rather. Yeah, I'd say, well, we're gonna hit this spot. Oh yeah, is that the spot with bot? EBR, what's up, brother? This one. Yeah, they watch this one. Sweet. Oh, dude, that is the one place. What? I thought this was the one where it was the tower where he pointed and said, "Them people are crazy." This is the one that who was it? I just watched a video the other night. They were doing it because actually the dude was going inside, going in, and going all inside. I don't think it was bot. It was somebody else, and then there was a train actually coming by. That would be epic, dude. To let that train come by. Oh, I'm chasing it. I'm chasing it. Oh, that's gonna be sweet, dude. Oh, it's all the same spot, just different places. I got you. Wow, that's gonna be sweet, dude. That's gonna be like the probably the best spot. Lewis, Bob Biker, welcome. Dang, almost missed it. Let's go out and fly. Let's go out and fly today. Pretty good breeze, yeah. I hear you. If you ain't got a drone that can keep up with that breeze, you definitely don't want to put it in there. And then there's, I know that's one thing I did notice about that. The power lines everywhere. Why do there be power lines everywhere? We'll just cut them down before we go there, right? I know, bro. Me too. I'm like, why are we going to New York when that place is right there? We're going right past it. Dang, that's nice. I'm really excited now because I didn't know that was that spot. Like I saw the spot he was on, I guess on the other side with the tower. And then like I said, I was just watching somebody the other day fly that spot, and I'm like, oh, why can't we have something like that around here? And he went in the building, and he come back out the building, dude, and the train was coming down underneath of it. I'm like, chase the train, chase the train. Denisa Greveline, welcome. You're from Amsterdam, awesome. Appreciate you stopping in. Goodbye. Alvin, that is an albino corn snake thing, guys. I know, Bob, you're crazy with that. Snakes. I have no intentions of getting tangled up in those things. No, definitely. I'm staying away from the power lines. Oh, I know, dude. They just got to try. John's there, some high rollers in here tonight. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, dude, that's epic, that spot. Oh my God. I want to chase the train. Let the train come by. Like my focus is all going on the train. I might try to nurk it as long as I get the footage on the goggles. If the train if it gets run over, that's fine. Crunch. I need to get my. Oh, you have an old two-story school building around you? Sweet. We don't have nothing down here. Josh will tell you when they decide to close up shop, if someone don't move right in it, they close it right down. They don't play. I guess they just don't want no one hanging out there and causing a bunch of trouble or whatnot. But yeah, that's gonna be epic. I can't wait for that. Fields and trees, pushing up, get all up inside of that. It's boring. Yeah, I know. I was over there actually. I've been playing more with his front yard now. Diving the big tree out front and all that, and then going like down around his deck and stuff over the house. I always could fly there. He always told me to fly there. I just don't. Don't do it too much. I don't want to bounce off his house and whatnot. But now I'm starting to feel more confident, so I've been doing more of it. It's when your grandparents. Oh wow, dude, you got a nice spot to fly it in. Send it. Bob with his snakes. You're gonna be as bad as Jake, man. Before you know it, you got a whole room full of them. I was born in King County, Medical Center. That's right, John is from up that way. So, so that place at the New York is basically just like an abandoned kind of Oh, I mean, Asylum, I know that, but dude, that spot, that's epic, dude. With all the, oh, that's just sweet. I can't wait to hit that spot. Wham! I did over here. Flew. You got another one coming, Bob? Wow. You are gonna become Jake. So I took this Chameleon TI we were talking about earlier, and I took it out and flown it over the park and come around like here, and then it just fail safe. Next thing you know, boom! It just hit somebody's roof. I'm like, oh. Cool beans. That'll be crazy. Get up there and there'd be some like other flyers up there and stuff, other pilots and whatnot. It's gonna be so different having that footage for our channel because we're not, like I said, you're not used to seeing that out of us, right? Road trip, film all that, man. I got plenty of cameras to do all that. Hell yeah. Gonna be killer. And then I really want to see the railroad tracks. Yeah, see, and that's the same thing with here. Like you get the train that comes through, I think Salisbury. I think it was 3 times a week they say now, but it really doesn't do much anymore. It used to be up in Lewis. They had them all over there. They took them all out of there pretty much. I think Wilmington is probably the closest for the trains. And I'm not like a big train guy. It's just I think following a train with the drone would just be so epic. And I'm talking like the camera drone too. Like I could just follow it with the camera drone, just straight going down the tracks. I just think that would be so cool. Propel don't stand a chance against the train. Yeah, it's what it did, Ed. It's what it'll do to you. The little one I have hanging up here on the wall, it's a Tomahawk Sonic, little Mustang looking guy, the GT. That's what that did. I went up, punched up over here one day, and it just rolled backwards, and it pops that screen up. And then when it hit the ground, it said fail safe. You have the trains up there where you live, Josh? Mr. Giles, welcome, brother. Yeah, we'd have to do like a big outer loop to get Ryan. I told him we're gonna come up that way and fly though. That's what I was telling him. See, Josh and Eric were talking, and I jump in the conversation. I'm always behind on that, but that's the area we're either going to go Baltimore area or Pennsylvania area. Well, in that direction. And I think we picked the right spot because being from Baltimore and up that area, there's really nothing that I can think of up there. There's like I remember the Sears, the old Montgomery Ward's building, I think it was, like down in the Pigtown South area or South Baltimore area. He said, I know, boy. Hey, I know old Eric doing some work to get this trip with us, man. We love you, brother. We glad you're doing it with us, though. Couldn't do it without him. I was thinking the other night what you said, too. We can't be the three amigos because of Joe. We have to come up with something else. The Unicorn Squad or something. But that's going to be cool as shit, man. I can't wait. She has him all tight. Man, he's probably doing every dinner, everything, just to go for that weekend. Eric might be a wild one, man. Man might be swinging off that top of the car while riding the road or something. Amigos works. Yep, we're just not the three amigos. We're just the amigos. And Joe fits right in with that, so definitely can hold his own. Rainbows and unicorns, damn right. That's why Josh is like, so what you guys think of Joe going? Like, hell yeah, let's do it. Then Eric was like busy, so he didn't answer right away. Josh said, don't think long. First thing comes to your mind, just say it. I said, damn, Eric's thinking a long time on this one. Eat it real good. We had a surface that came through. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, trains, like I said, just be cool to just follow the train. I just one and done kind of deal. Like I thought it'd be good just because they have up here in Salisbury, like the old that's about the closest to the railroad tracks you can get here, that the underpass or whatever they call it, where they go under. I was gonna take the like Inspire, just fly down the tracks, like aim down, looking at the tracks. And just I thought that would be really cool. Then kind of like have a train coming at you, just kind of like go up a little above the train over top of it. Look, what? Was your ears burning, brother? We're just saying how much we loved you, and it was gonna be awesome to spend a hell of a weekend with you. And then we're trying to figure out what all you went through just to be able to get out that weekend. But anyway, we all have to be on our P's and Q's to get our weekend, don't we? I'm getting ready to eat now, Josh. Eric. We know. We love you too, bro. We'd never ever talk about you. Buzz the circus train with your quad. Hell yeah. Crazy. Oh, that would be some shit stirred up with the drone, wouldn't it? Ooh, doggy. This guy buzzed the damn train, hit the latch with the prop wash, pushed the latch open. I know, man. Super excited to be up before the sun's up. Laugh out loud. Oh hell yeah, bro! Look. I'm used to staying up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Probably get up like 6, get Crystal and Russell ready for work, and then I say ready for work, but I make their lunch and coffee and stuff, and then lay back down to like 11. Shoot, that ain't happening. That whole schedule got changed that weekend. Y'all gonna be still sleeping. I'll be out in the parking lot, ripping past the window and shit. Don't let there be a balcony. Dude, we open up the balcony, we're all racing off the balcony. You set it in a hotel room, we all fired up, right? Full throttle, out the window, out the door, and just, and then come back in. I told you I'm bringing multiple drones, so I'm good. Get up before the sunrise. I'm like, what the? He is, bro. Hey, guys, if you fly with Eric, I'm going to tell you right now, go to bed early, because he's going to get your butt out of bed about 5. He is like being in the military. It's cold as shit. He's like, you guys want to fly this weekend? We're like, damn, bro. It was like 10 degrees last night. He's like, no, that's good. We'll fly from the car. Early. He does, don't he? That's all right, E. I'll be out there with you, bro. Just kick me. Hey, Chris, get up. Come, bro. We're going to fly. I'm on it. Weather's nice. Yeah, I wait for the ice to fall on the door. So really, Bob? Jesus. One time we had snow over here. We don't usually get snow here. But the lady over here has got a tree right above her front door. Boom! And it come down to her deck, dude. She couldn't get out of her house. She was panicking. We're out there. I'm shoveling the driveway here. Let me out of here. She's banging on the door. What the hell? Trapped in the house from the snow. So that's what took us so long to get together, Josh, huh? Eric don't play, bro. Because look, think of 7, right? So I have to be out of here by, which if I'm a quad junkie, so I do it. I get up at like 6 o'clock to be at his house at like 7. And me, I'm slow, so I can get up like 5:30. Be drinking a coffee, get dressed at the same time. But he makes breakfast, so we cannot complain too much about that. All right, Jim. Yeah, well, from Three Amigos to the Four Musketeers. There you go. But then we'll say Four Musketeers and we'll pick somebody else up around us then. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, a road trip. I don't know, it's just gonna be really cool to, because I did what was it, when I flown the Wizard, we went to Berlin that day. I just took the Wizard out there. Let me tell you what, that was sketchy. Besides that thing being just the beater quad now, that thing was crazy. Them 20 amp ESCs, I forgot what all this was. When you fly and you roll and it goes, come back around, it does all this. And then when you flip, it does all this. Like it's praying to you. Ah, la, la, la. It was crazy. And I was like, I'd still ripped it anyway. Yep, COG. I sure did. And took it off the top. I told you one night. I said, Monday's coming. Get it cleaned up. I get tired of that after a while. It's just, I'd like to one time grow a beard out here, see what it look like. But I can't get past the ripping and pulling on your face part. Be like, Mike, get my Wizard on. Yeah, right, Mike, waiting for it, dude. I can't wait to, because like I knew we were going to go hit some good spots, right? But that spot, dude, that bot's at, oh my God, I just, like I said the other night, I watched somebody and it was just amazing. I'm like, look at that spot right there. I saw a bot there before, but then I saw him on his other video pointing from the other side. I see us going to that tower, diving that thing and everything. I know, Lewis. I think mine were they're mismatched. There's three. I think there's three little Bs. I don't even remember what the 20 amps were. I have a whole bunch of 20 amp ESCs like over there in the box that's been soldered on the drone and got off. Like someone, I think Oliver sent them to me. It's a bunch of 20 amps. I'm just like, I throw them in a box because I don't even know which ones are what now as far as soldering them up. I guess in a dire emergency I would use one, but I run all 30 or 35s now and 40s. Real quick, just want to say thank you. All right, Mr. Gauss, I can't be part of that. I haven't watched it, but I will watch it. Y'all should not bad. Hell yeah. How many? What, who, you, John? I'm lost on the hours. Watching now. Yeah, I can watch it. Well, I can watch it with no sound. So don't get copyright. Yeah, every time I put my Wizard on that on 4S with I ran 3S that day too. Every time I put my Wizard on 4S, boy, I land. Oh, them ESCs were hot. One time, hot. One time, like smoking hot. I just picked it up a little bit. It just went woof, and just rolled out of the sky, and it was smoking the ESC. No, I was talking about the LI. I'm lost, John. You know I'm brain dead. Oh, you see, Mr. Gauss. Boom, boom. There he is. Got like 900 million notifications. Videos. Oh, Long Island. Okay. I'm not sure from here to Long Island. Crystal and then went into, I think, well, they went to the was it the car show thing up there, the big, so in town into New York herself. So I think they said 3.5, 4 hours. How far is it from us, Josh, from Long Island? Because I'm only like, well, 45 minutes from Josh. Tack 45 on that from his house. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get up there, but we'll be making it. I think we all have valid driver's license, so we could always switch driving if you want. Well, it depends. It's Josh's wife's Explorer, so he might not. He's like, I've got this. Yeah, Mike, Birdman, what's up? Yeah, I started at 6 o'clock tonight, Mike. I want to try to do it kind of earlier on Mondays now instead of the 8 o'clock, and that way I didn't drug out like most of the night. Kind of get an earlier, kind of everyone's not like wanting to go to bed early. They're just getting in from work. Actually, I think a lot of people are saying. Josh loves driving. I know he does. A lot of times I talk to him. He's headed. He'll be in the chat, freaking headed up to wherever. Always driving or freaking headed back from BWI. I don't know how you don't get jet lag, Josh. Flying all the time. Then you come home and want to fly. What's wrong with you? No. Frosty tea bag. Uh-oh. Quad garage. I remember when I first started following Mr. Gauss, he was flying Johnny 5. You still got Johnny 5? I know you got to have him sitting on that shelf. Ride for Ace. You got some epic spots out there, too, where you live. Freaking ski lodge, the train. Oh, look at this. This is freaking crazy. Looks like you're skiing down the hill. Yeah, John, we wish, bro. You do, bro. You have the most epic spots. The spots that you get, and then your edits, with your freaking. I know you probably sat there hours editing that stuff. Flying. Hope your seafoam will coat it with all that snow. So did you like go to somewheres and visit though? Because, or does your part of Cali get all that snow? I thought California was full of sunshine. Alvin, did your partial ride yet? That's a big ass trees you're diving to. Woo! That's like 45 minutes away from you. Sweet. You mess up on that road, you're in trouble. You got the water on one side of you and that big ass hill on the other side. So when they have accidents on there, they're either sending out the scuba team, Scuba Steve's team, or the freaking big old highway, the hell people. Yo, partial. Gotta check your mail, man. Yeah, so don't mess up. You're damn right on that one, especially with that snow too. Woo. That hill going down that thing with a vehicle running off the road. I couldn't imagine the speed you're gonna hit those trees at. One slip and it's over with for you. Wouldn't it be something? Come down and not pull that dive off and just right in the freaking snow. Mr. Gas probably got all kind of stuff on his. He ain't telling us. He got like the tether cord on it. I liked when you did the one with the where you're going across that bridge where that lady stopped, where you smashed the GoPro up that day. That was a pretty nice spot. Go ripping across that bridge and then power loop back over top of it. That was pretty sick. That's a good video. Nice edit. Good job. Right in the lake. Yeah. That would suck, wouldn't it? Put a some kind of thing when it hits the water, it freaking just boom, and like a life jacket on it. I know, dude, that was nice. I just had it playing here and it was, oh god, it was freaking epic. That's why I said, like, I gotta find. I'm sure there's spots around us. Not like that. Like that's freaking. That's an awesome spot. My luck over the water. I haven't really flown the race drone over the water. I've took the Inspire out and all that in the solo, so I guess it would. I guess it would be no different. But yeah, flying that freaking thing over that water like that, I don't know. Next time, put some pool. Oh, wouldn't that be sick? Yeah. Come in and just. I tried today. They got the trailer over here. I've been trying to get Chuck to come in and skid off of his trailer, off the top of it. So they have that like blue trailer over there. I was coming in today with the 180s and bouncing off of it, but it doesn't have. I noticed on the bottom of that, like the Mojo has skids on it. They stick up, they'll skid. The 180 lands on this plate right here, and I kind of got like a rubber pad on there, so I kind of don't want to skid just right. So I have to try it with this one with the skids, or one of them I got skids on. That'd be pretty epic. Skid off the trailer, and pull back off a power loop. Yeah. I bounced off the end, so I definitely tried it. I like that when I tried to knife edge those trees, I just, even if I went further over this way, when I get that transition of that throw, it just kind of wants to throw the drone over this way too far. So I'm thinking, what do you have to be like? So that one tree here, if I'm trying to go through the gap here, I'm gonna have to be like more or less right here. That way it throws it and kind of goes around this tree, I guess, more like. I could do it through like wider gaps, but I like to do it through the smaller ones. Like Josh tried to knife edge that freaking gate at Winter Place that day. That was crazy. Like bam, 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 all down that wall. Yeah, that's what me and Chuck were talking about. We're talking about finding a pond that was completely frozen and skidding your drone down on it. Me and Chuck at FPV. If you guys don't know Chuck, I'm talking about. So then that's when I said, I was like, bro, your trailer. I was like, you don't have to have the pond. He's like, oh yeah. So wouldn't that be coming cool and hit the corner of the trailer and just skid all the way down the trailer and probably like y'all spin it as you're going down the trail? That'd be epic. Yeah, you did a knife edge. I did it to trees a knife edge. Whoop, bang. That was fun to go back and watch the footage too, where I just come up to it and just boom, and just smack right into it. Pretty crazy. Crystal in the lobby, welcome. Oh yeah, I saw this one. He said still alive. I even said when I watched this, I was like, show off. That's a nice spot you're at right there, Josh. I like that. I think that's what's ruining me. I gotta stop wanting to keep going in the field. I gotta push myself to go out and do it at different places. Did I comment on this? I watched it. Yeah, I did. A lot of times I'll watch it and I'll freaking leave without commenting. Drive safe. You on the way home? All right. Be careful. Steel makes it look easy. They all make it look easy, Mike. Them guys. That's what I kind of know. Like the common sense part tells me, just when you throw it, it's going to move that way. So that's what I kind of said. Just kind of offset it. That way you'll go into it. That'd be pretty cool. You know what I tried? I was going to. I didn't try. I was going to. I was going to try to throw it and then tomahawk it to try to get that line. But that's a lot. You gotta do that pretty quick. Kind of. I don't know if I'm kind of. I kind of just did the boop. It was funny watching that session. Just kiss that thing. It was funny as shit. Just like boop, like walking up, banging your head against a tree. Is exactly what it looked like. Put this pack on. Oh, almost dropped it. That wasn't good. Put the Phantom pack on it. That, and I guess to frickin' make sure the gap too. So you got this much clearance. That's why I went over there and put it through the tree like this to make sure it would go through. And it, I mean, it was tight too, though. Even with lining it up, it like you're talking like probably that much. Probably, I was probably shooting for too tight of a gap for the first time doing it. Cool. I have to try it. I get the tomahawk down. Like I can do the tomahawk all day long. You're just throwing it and getting that tomahawk lined up. That because that would probably keep you lined up straight going through it, more or less. I think. That and I'm trying to do it at like a high camera angle too. I guess that probably sucks balls too. But look at that camera on that thing. It's looking up. All I see is this when I fly. It's actually like an illusion. So this looks like my top, my this part, and the props look down underneath of it, which it is because I mean I'm looking at it this way, but it's kind of like the props are like pitched in like this, and it almost looks like the drone is like this, and my camera's up here. That's kind of what it looks like. Makes it look inverted. So like a weird feel once you tilt so far up. But I don't know what made me get into that high camera angle thing. Lewis said push it up one day, and I just start pushing up. And every one I just drive the camera up, and I found like my flow like that. So when I had my camera flattened, not flattened, but like a 25, I kept finding the middle to stick, and I keep kind of wanting to come out of a roll and then kind of see what I wanted to do next. Now when I'm tilted up like this, I'm like this, and I mean it's just moving so fast I don't have time to really think, to stop and think. I have time to think, but not to stop, you know. So that's why I just go with the flow now, kind of like punch up and kind of like twist off into the air while I'm up in there instead of just like looking at it, lining it up. You got to find flow with it. If you don't find flow, it gets boring. I was getting bored when I didn't find flow. I was like, yo, Flo, where you at, chick? But yeah, because I just kept doing the same thing. I felt like because like where I wasn't finding the flow, I was just going at doing just the maneuver over, maneuver over, maneuver over, maneuver over. I wasn't putting no proximity or nothing into that with it. And that kind of like sucks because you kind of want to put it all together. Me, if I do stuff and I don't see progression, I get bored with it. I got to kind of keep moving forward and finding my way through it. Yeah, when you're in an open spot. You don't even need an open spot. Who you lying to? That freaking winter place that day was crazy. Freaking tilt his camera. And I've never tilted the camera all the way up the way you have. I probably could fly it, to be honest with you, but I just, I guess I don't want to break something is what I'm getting at. But I'm loving the floss. Somebody asked me, actually, it was, who was it? Let me think. Talked to so many different people. It was Quad Farm, Rob. He said, is Josh going to get everybody he knows into flying floss? Yeah. I can't complain about this rig. This thing is nice. I couldn't wait to, like, he gave it to me when I bought the Meteor, this one, from him, the Space One Meteor, and he said, well, if you break it, you'll have to put the floss in. Man, as soon as I came home, I was building on that bad boy. Has a good FR Sky, or good Fry Sky receiver, please. A good Fry Sky receiver, XM Plus, or the RX SR. Is that right? It's cheap. Okay, XM Plus, Josh already got it. Cool. Get out of the field. I know, bro. I have to. I gotta get out of that field. Get out of the field. Get out of the field. Chris Riley, what's up, brother? I was wondering about that, Chris, with your eyes. I swear I was. RXS all Carson wearing a pain in the ass. Okay, I agree with you. I like the XM Plus. That's what I run in every one of my rigs. But some people I say the XM Plus around, they throw that RSXR out there. So I'm like, okay, well, that one too. So Lewis, did you get a QX7? Yeah, Chris, I was wondering when you want to go through those trees, dude, you went right into that tree. I was like, damn, Chris's eyes aren't that damn bad. So your goggles were blurry. Well, that makes a difference. What you say, Ed? You had it a week and you ain't done nothing with the damn thing yet. The Tyro 99, that's not a bad build. You're going to do a few soldering and plug and play with a lot of it. But they're not bad. They're nice. Everyone beats them up, but I mean, $100 race drone to put together and fly, it's not bad. Yeah, the telemetry thing, that and RSSI thing, I'm still like pretty much good. I know when I reach my limit when it falls. I know that's scary, but I'm gonna get set up with the Crossfire thing too eventually one day. And then don't have to worry about it. Then I'm just gonna be just melting packs, I bet you. I'll just take that pack and not realize the time and just go way out away from myself. It felt good. Was it yesterday I flown the Phantom 3? Woo! That was good. I took it all the way out, right? I just pushed it forward. Told you, my Phantom 2, Eric, is a dog compared to your 3 on the range. I took that thing out. I got probably, maybe a little better than a half mile out, and then or a quarter mile, sorry. And then my footage started, cramming up on me, just locking up, and I was like, all right. I just told my son, I said, well, I'll just hold backwards on the stick. It has to come right back, right? And it has to. I just held back on the stick for a while, and finally it starts coming back in the footage. Actually, right before the footage come back, she said, Bird has lost Wi-Fi transition or whatever, and I was like, okay, just return home at that point. But I just kept coming back, and it pulled itself right back in. It was different to take that out there, that quarter mile. I haven't done that in a while. See, and then coming from the camera birds, Josh, I won't have to worry about that. That's one thing I used to struggle with the camera birds. Man, go 1.5, 2 miles out away from yourself and be like, uh-oh. New areas too. Yeah, I guess you would. New areas. I would probably do that on new areas. Even like a new area with my camera drone, I'd get up there. Because when I first went flown with E-Drone, first ever, we met at it was a school up there in Dover, or wherever he lives at. I say Dover, but not Dover. When I first went up, I had the wizard and I punched that thing up and I flipped upside down and I looked down at that ground. I was like, holy cow, where am I? And that's what the flying we get together and do. That's what my biggest struggle was. And now I kind of just go with the flow now. Chris, return the homework straight. I didn't return the home it though. I literally just pulled it back and like I would have if it would have needed to be. But it'll break. It'll break itself and do it. It'll come and just and then throw itself and return home and come right back. Yeah, that's why I said the new places. I didn't think about that before I said that. The new places, I would be the same way. Get out there and be like, oh, there's the road I came in on. Okay. That's just crazy flying a race drone out that far, though. Yep, Eric, and all drones have return RTE, return to Earth. They all have that. I had my Phantom. Let's say I had fun with it yesterday. It was pretty fun. It was good to take it out there. Before I was on out there, I'd be all anal. watching it. You know what I mean? It was good to go out there, just not have to worry. I don't know if that's the skill level, because I know I still care about it. I just don't want it to fall to the ground. But it's got to be, I guess, getting more confident in flying. Because, like I said, I'd be nervous like doing. I ain't done that in probably, well, it's been months, and I normally would be nervous with it. Really? Before I lost the battery? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, because that one day you went down to that tower and then ripped balls out there and back. What, twice? You almost went all the way back down there the second time and turned around, and then came back and was still ripping balls all around us. Oh, Mike, amazingly different. And I'm glad you said that because a lot of people say that that's not possible. Yes, it is. Once you fly those your uh camera birds and then you go to the FPV and you're in the acro and you're in there, you know what I mean? You got to be with your sticks and all. Yeah, you're so much smoother on that camera bird. You're just like so much smoother. Plummet FPV, welcome. Jay Drone, what's up? He said, I'm the real Jay. I hear you. You hear that, John? That's the real Jay. But yeah, it does make you so much smoother because you're on your camera bird, and like I said, after the acro, you're being so much like you push that stick forward. Well, you guys know to where on your camera birds, and you just push it. It's like whoa! Like when I first took the camera bird out after doing the FPV and all that acro for a while, I was like amazed by the difference it was. Like, look at this footage! Holy cow! Sinister, you are so. Oh yeah, 13. What do you have? The XM Plus on it, Mr. Gauss? I've taken or taking. I'm sorry. I've taken my bird freaking. Well, I've flown where I stand to the Oldhurst City Road and back, so that's a quarter of a mile with the XM Plus. The one day I went down the field this way, I did better than a quarter mile. That POS that was here, he had that Martian 2 with Flight 1. Yeah, Flight 1 in it. He's a big Flight 1 guy. He did not like beta because you had to go in there and work, do all your configurating. So he goes down there with his Martian 2, right? He's never did a long range test. So I'm like, what I do with the camera birds, as I go out, I'll get a little bit higher. Like not I didn't mean for him to go, high like a camera bird, of course, right? Just up off the ground a little bit more. So when I tell him that, he goes down, he kind of like turns around like a left off of a tree, and I was like, why would you take the bird out of your sight? You can still see I had line of sight of it, watching it. And then he gets down there and it's just like, dude, I don't know what happened. It's just like, wham, he gets all upset on his sticks. He's over there. Flight 1 has a weird turtle mode. It kind of, he flicks the switch and it'll just, he wet, 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 wet until it rights itself. He didn't have to do nothing. I'm like, that's weird. Axiomatic, welcome, brother. Over a quarter mile with the jumper, hell yeah. But and so then I turned around, right? I had a Fly Sky that day with the was it the it was the IA6B receiver in it with one of the antennas jacked up on the onto it. I flown all the way down where he crashed at, literally just circled around like this, then come all the way back up the field. Oh, did you, Josh? For you? He had the jumper though, so it was pumping way more milliwatts into it. The jumper transmitter. They do really good on range versus the stock ones. So what you up to, Axio? Still got my shirt on before I climbed out the truck. Oh, there's Acro. He went to come in and say hi. What you doing? He jumps on a bag of props. What you up to, bud? Now he's gonna go exploring. What you up to? What you up to? Yeah, come in and say, hey. Hey, that's my shirt. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Tiffany. Mrs. RC's work. Just sitting down for the first time. Long day, I hear you. Sell die, John. Charge it. Axial sweatpants. He just acted at it. Yeah, he did, didn't he? He will, man. He'll come in and just pounce from the floor up on the freezer. Thank God he doesn't get on my printers. He tries one day come in, the bottom 3D printer was working, and he just comes in and looks up at it. And I was like, oh my God, don't do it. And he just pawed up there and he saw the plate moving. And I guess he thought, nah, I don't want to try to jump on that. A little challenging. I see him now jumping on there and the plate just driving him back and forth. Excuse me. Oh yeah, dude, imagine in the desert, you could send some stuff. Look at what's it? Quadcopter 101, it's where he does a lot of his stuff at, dude. Man, you got nothing out there. That's where you get turned around at, Josh. Talking about that, I used to follow damn, I ain't been over there his channel a while neither. Can't think his damn name now, to be honest with you. He goes out in the desert and he did like the solo follow him and all that good stuff, and he like a Jeep, I mean he's moving pretty quick. And then he would get it to follow him. But yeah, he got turned around out there. He was up real high one day. He said the best way out in the desert, use a black umbrella. He said that's how he would put a black umbrella up, and then he would see himself. Yeah, right. I'm by this road. Oh shit. What road is that? At that point, you're like so far away from yourself. But yeah, he used to use a black umbrella, and he said he could see himself from a long ways away. Which makes sense. All that freaking ground on the desert just looks the same. But I like the fact no Wi-Fi interference and all that, because when I run over here in the field, I take the solo with the alpha antennas. I can run probably like, I know I could do better in 2 miles, but I've been like that far out and back. So then I went into Salisbury one day and I tried to go down 13. I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna run 2 miles down 13. This is gonna be epic. Nope, I didn't make it probably, I bet you better than a quarter of a mile, just because of all the Wi-Fi from all the businesses and stuff, the Lowe's and all that stuff I was around. Got lost on the beach in Florida, run up and down it. Yeah, the beach would get you lost too. I could see that, especially if you're got a bunch of people out there and you're just like, just a beach kind of like if you're near like kind of Ocean City, like the what is it, the rides and the pier, like you would know. But if you're just in a plain beach and you put up, man, I could see yourself getting lost, not knowing where you're at. Laser pointer is the cast like he's got it figured out. That's a good point. Because you'd see that even in the daylight. Yeah, like I said, when I first started out, I did, man, I'd go up and shoo, even like in my area here. Like one time I put up and I flew all the way this way. I live in Parsonsburg. I went all the way to Pittsville. Even though I know the area, I got down there and I was kind of like over the trees and all looking around, like, holy cow, where am I at? And I had to literally like just focus for a minute to get where I was at, looking down at that freaking tablet, like, okay, we're especially if they don't have the maps on it, shows you like your home point. Which I only use return to home if you necessarily have to. Drone Man Productions, what's up? Joe in the house. I bet you did lose orientation. That plane, dude, he come down on that water, didn't he? That's when you need a race drone just chasing. The other day I was out flying the it was actually the Dark Max. I got that thing going again. This one right here. I got that up and going. I picked it up off the ground. I still had the battery all plugged in and all that. And I look up, there's a buzzard over there. He's just like, I'm like, let's go get that buzzard, guys. I just throw the drone up and arm it and then go after him. He did a tuck and dive on me. He got the best of me that day. I couldn't keep up with him, man. But I had the Dark Max too, so I really don't fly that much. Yeah, Jim, put a you could put that Eachine TX03, dude. That's a good all-in-one to smack on your bugs. I remember watching DJ Soul Force. He got forget them. He got like, I wanted to say better than a mile out that time. Watch the damn video. I got you. I'll check it out, Joe. Oh, it do it have the Spectrum? Yeah, that's right. I forgot that one. Yeah, that Spectrum one will work too. That'll work really nice. But I used to use that Eachine TX03. That was okay for a good ways out. Set it up on top of the bird. Reverse psychology. Oh yeah, skate ramps for RC. Yeah. We got a skateboard bowl, well, park. I say bowl, but not too far away from here. I wanted to go up there one day with just a camera drone and watch the guys, but it's kind of like in a little hole area, so trees are all over the place. I would definitely not fly in GPS mode around them. How far is 3K, guys? I just put a bit up on my. Oh, you did the scooter one again? Cool beans. 3K is 3,000 feet, so there is 3,000, what's it, 38 something in a mile, so you're probably about 3/4 of a mile. What's it, 1450 a quarter, or 1350 and a quarter? 14, 2, 3, I think, right? It took me, it took me, okay, 1.8 miles. Okay, so yeah, a little over a mile. It took me a while to figure out the meters. When I first started messing with stuff and I had the meters instead of the feet, that screwed me all up. And then someone's like, just times it by 3. I'm like, okay. That worked really good. You know how many people, when the bugs come out, they were like, man, I'm 500 feet. Like, no, you're 500 meters. Like, 500 feet versus 500 meters is a big ass difference. You're talking about 1,500 versus 500. Shoo. They're up there looking down, the earth just like this, round. They're just like, look at this. I was like, people do not have no idea they're that far away or that far up. When I first got my bugs too, I just pushed it all the way out, 999 on the transmitter, and I just like when I hit return home, dude, it stayed 999 on the transmitter forever. I was like, well, I think something happened to this, and it finally came home. It came in from like behind me over this way. I have no idea how it got all the way over that way. Oh yeah, we figure 3,000 with a stock, and he's in the desert too. He's out there with pretty much no man's land. Pete. Pete is out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, yeah, see, that breaks it down easier too, remember. $1.4K on your bugs, sweet. Hey. Code, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, John, 400 miles in the trunk. There's John's wall right there. I did that wall just for RC funds, guys. The Hupson. Just for old Johnny boy. Got the 501 SS set back over there. I don't know the little green one, what that one was called. Or and I think that's the 10. What was that white one, John? You know all those ones. And then there's two 502. One is a 502, I think S, and one is an E. Oh, Bob nailed it. It's not just get rid of it. Well, the only way the Hubson wall is going to disappear is if once. Well, I'm already starting here going that way, so I'm pretty much full up top there and there, and I still got some drones to build, so we might move the drone network posters down or over or something, and we'll make some room or something. That wing takes up a lot of space. Okay, so you ran track, so yeah, that all comes to you. I got you. Yeah, I know 3 miles. That's impressive. He wants you around Ed again, blame it on you, and something happens to it. That wing is $85 on RMRC, ReadyMadeRC.com. It comes complete in ARF, almost ready to fly. All you need is a receiver. If you're just going to run it line of sight, that's all you're going to need is your receiver. And then if you're going to run it FPV, which I fly it with goggles, then you need your FPV system set up. And actually, I have to do a video on that, of the FPV system in it for Jeremy Reaper. I forgot all about that. I get you done, Jeremy, I promise. Yeah, I bet. That's why when you said spec wing that day, I was like, I don't know. I have this guy here too. This I got. It's just the foam, so it's the kit. So you have to put your 2 servos, your motor. I think I'm going to put a regular just flight controller into it. Either that or just run the ESC with the motor. I think I'm gonna go with Bob, and Bob said try to run it once like that. He thinks I can fly it, just a full blown acro. So we'll try it. But yeah, this thing was $46. DZ actually shared a link in here one night. Huh? Yeah, one up here. Thank you. I want one that's 1,000mm one. Holy crap. That's a 900 one. So that's, well, close. And this is a 406mm one. The Zode is a tougher wing to fly, they say. Cinewhoop, your current obsession, I hear you. Oh, in the house, what's up? Dronography. The wings are fun. I got into it just basically because where we go flying at, this guy Tito was out there running a wing around one day, and it got my attention. I'm just like, oh, okay. So I got into it small, and then I'll eventually maybe get a better wing as I go. But that thing is beautiful for what it cost and when I got into it. The XL, yeah. Yeah, the XL, I think that's the larger one. But I'm gonna build this guy up and get it going. He said no, nope, I sold it. Well, we come, yeah, I know you know DZJ. He come in one night and he dropped a link on this that was 40. It was like $43, but it's the foam and it's really nice. Dano, what's up, brother? Oh, you got the flu? What? That ain't no good.
Hey guys.
Tell that flu leave you alone.
Rusty went down checking there.
I already checked him in. Yeah. Hey, there she is.
Yes.
Number one.
Of course I'm number one. How dare you?
Damn.
Josh knows that.
Hey, no, you know what Josh even said? She goes, other than Josh and Eric, she goes, I don't know about you going on a weekend FPV trip.
Look.
Thinking, shit, she don't know what she's up
I can
against.
trust Josh.
She's kissing ass, Josh.
I hear you.
I just came for Crystal.
Baby,
No,
I
my
had
night
the
is
whole day
complete.
off. I'm not in work clothes. I took the day off just for Rusty's birthday. I've been out hanging out with the birthday boy today.
Hanging out with birthday boy. Go check out this channel here. Already got him code 6. Sweet. I thought the name was familiar. Okay.
I knew it.
Change it.
I knew it.
What?
I rented a room with 2 beds. I call Big Spoon.
Good, we're all gonna be in the same room. Woo!
Uh-huh.
Whoever
Now the
falls
question is,
asleep
Josh,
first.
who are you spooning
No, I'm
with?
kidding. I ain't gonna
Chris,
start that.
Eric, or Joe?
I call Big Spoon. JD's, what's up, brother? JD's in the house. He said, oh my God, Chris looks 12. Yeah, this isn't Chris. This is his younger brother.
Yeah, in your dreams.
I don't know where Chris is at. He's just under there somewhere. John, to answer your question, yes, OG wasn't here. Brian. True Drone Rouge. Fell off, man. I got this morning. It was all gone. It's like, man, I feel different. Look, I'll wake up tomorrow and it'll be right back, though. Come together if you can.
No, Chuck is not going.
He said, Jane Drones, laugh out loud. He said he lost weight, looked 20 again. I don't know where he said I lost the weight at. It must be the camera. I think it's the C920. Just makes you lose a little bit. Oh, you back building numbers again. Watch him building them numbers. They'll get you in trouble. Clean shave. Scared to go to sleep with Chuck and his mosquito in the headlock, huh? Yeah, but Chuck you be sleeping like this.
One eye open?
Yeah. You just did, JD. Guys, JD's back and he's coming strong. You only got like what, 5 wings now? I know, ain't that crazy? Drone Man's channel got shut down. He has to start all over. 950 less subs. Let me tell you what, when you have less subs, your channel is kind of, well, more fun. Look who come today. Hi, that's better.
Imagine that.
Juice boxes. I don't have nothing right now. Well, the Ryan's Chameleon holds 5S, but I ain't gonna plug this in there and try it. My luck, smoke would come out. You know, one thing I found with building drones, it's hard when that smoke comes out of them flight controllers and ESCs. It's hard to put it back. A bit more personal. It's because you know. Sick as hell. Night, Dano. Be good, brother. Getting them license, them pilot license, then you can fly down here and see me. Where's what?
Where's the mail?
There was nothing regular mail. There's packages out there on the table. Was your little bunny thing? Little packet sitting on the table. No, JD, I don't show no one else's channel, no one else's videos on my channel, just for that way I stay out of the copyright thing. Cool, John. And like I said, it's not an expensive camera. It's just a $10 camera. But you learn an FPV, if you're happy with it and you can see out of it, then that's the where to start at, because you definitely will probably break that camera. So then when you get better and you get you a nicer one, and then you won't have to worry about smashing it. Not saying you don't have to worry about smashing it, but you get to be a little better. Yeah, I know, Joe, you were saying the only fun about it is going back and editing your channels. Dr. Drone, appreciate you stopping by, brother. How you doing? Doing good. Man, you're killing it with them whoops, aren't you? Nice job there, though, you're doing on your channel. That's right, Mike gets his pizza tonight. No, Alvin, it's a $10. Yeah, Josh is hot fans. I know Josh. No, John had a board one of them. What was it? The CC3D cameras, CCD, I think it is. The board camera, Josh, know what I'm talking about. He had one of those, and it was at like a 40-degree angle on the mount that it was in. Oh, that's cool. Tiny. He is tiny. Whoa. I can barely see him. It's gold looking. It's stainless steel. Look at that.
Because it's gold overlay.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and then so then he wanted to know a camera to get. I was like, well, I know where he just started. I was like, I don't want him to tell him about like a run cam or something. He got to smash it in the ground, cuss me, and my ears start burning while I'm asleep or something. So it was on Amazon, just a $10 cheap 700 TBL, I think it was, $10. I got one here for what is it? Is it the Wizard? It's almost like the one that come out of the Wizard, I think, more or less. So if you can see out of it, that's all that counts. And now you can tilt your camera down. You're not like this. He tried to fly it, though. I gotta give him credit. Yeah, I was gonna say it's morning time for you over there, huh? John Starbucks. Oh, did you have one? Where? From the mall?
They're not in the mall. I made a U-turn on the 13th. I tried to buy a Rusty one, but they didn't have.
Need that -10 camera angle. Looking down. Enough on that. The video says why I was hijacked. You was hijacked because you are JD's quad. JD's quad, not JD. JD's quad. You and JD quad, y'all are like almost, when you say it, JD quads. You're almost close with your name. We're flying backwards. When I fly backwards now, that's what I do. I just look up like at the top of the trees and just remember what's behind me. I tried it one day. I was like, whap, whap, right into the tree. I was like, oops, turned the wrong way. Gotta remember when you turn, it goes that way. See what Dr. Brown said. So what you up to, El? What you building on? So Dr. Drone, are you messing with the whoops right now and the minis? Are you gonna move to like the 5 inches or? Yes, Billy B, dude. Yes, he is in Australia. Yes, he is a very good supporter. Joe, he does, dude. He gets his rounds. He definitely gets around. Check out his channel. He's got a lot of stuff, like all kind of different footage on there. Well, Crystal. I don't know, JD. You will soon. I figured you were headed there. Starting out small and sweet. Oh, did you the VTX for your Nova build? Sweet. Yeah, me and Ryan were talking. We're not even going to put the stickers on that Schizo. That's just hideous. Maybe. and it's just the top of the arms and just the top plate. That's it. So with the TPU and all, I'll put on there, and I'm gonna put those snake skins on the arm over the wires. Ryan said he didn't want the skins on there, so I said, well, I'll throw them in your box when I send it to you. You'll stick them on something. Yes, Billy B makes his rounds, man. He does, and it's like a group of them with Billy. It's not just one person. All right. Well, this new guy's just in line with him with the drone, so
God.
we're still good.
No, I said I'm going to train you.
He said that he's never going to fly again. I always ask Jeremy, you ripped today? No. Play my guitar. Come on, man. Hit the bando barn. I look everywhere when I'm riding. I'm like, there's got to be an old bandit barn somewhere around us just sitting in the middle of a field. He wants Schizo to hit his gap. I know he does. Oh, man. I say you sent them for Crystal because Chris can't fit in them. I would look like some packaged baloney in them, Joe. Oh, I know, J Drone, dude. We're coming up there in 2 weeks. We're going to what's the name of the place, Josh? Bot Grinder was just there. All the train runs through it. All the graffiti everywhere. We're going to go there. Oh yeah, see, oh, you got the whole kit. You think for what the thing cost, this one would have been the whole kit. It's just the 2 top arms and then, or shit, the 2 top arms, the 4 top of the arms, and you don't even go all the way down it like yours does here. Are you running Flight 1 on that O2? Cause it sucks.
Son of a bitch, you are going to Long Island.
Yes, we're going to Long Island, then an old roller derby,
Josh,
something in Philly.
I don't know what
Sunday.
what you've done to him. I have tried for 20 years to get this man to go to New York, and you're taking his ass to Long Island.
She wants me to go up there.
I don't know what you have done and how you did it, but you got to show me your tricks.
She wants me to go up there and look at gummy bear shops and shit. We're going up there and put some goggles on me. That sucks. Well, Joe's a little guy, so he can climb probably if something. Me and Eric already know we're too old to climb in trees. We tried that day when I got the Dark Max in there. Putting a hobby wing stack in there. Good man you are, O. On Ryan's, I'm putting a so I had a Lumineer Alpha all-in-one for my I let Ryan name it. We're calling it Red Alert. It's all red. So I had a Lumineer Alpha 1 for this, the flight controller, but Ryan was going to put a Mamba 405 in his Lumineer or Schizo build, but I told him, I was like, man, what we're doing, not doing the Flight 1, he wanted the whole Schizo build, but I said I had to do this, like, well, buddy, I'd like to, but the Flight 1 part, I'm not with you on. So I figured the Lumineer Beta Flight would be the next best thing to go into there. So we swapped for a Mamba 405 for the Lumineer. Find the tree today and retrieve the X-File. Wake her right. I hear you. Ain't nothing wrong, man. Climbing them trees. You always got to keep yourself in good health for that. I just haven't had to climb in a while.
With you, so you're in trouble.
Oh, we're going to be good. I'm turtle mode, everything. And yep, no quad left behind. We're not going to leave them. Joe, on the 22nd, we're headed up there. We're going to go up on Friday, drive from Dover, Delaware to Long Island, New York, and then hit, I guess, well, we probably won't fly much up on the way up there, I don't think. Get up the next morning and rip shit up. Oh shit, Josh just put the whole story out there. We're gonna climb up, retrieve the quad off the roof, fall down, and die. Damn. But yeah, it's gonna be epic time, man. Going up there and ripping them spots because we don't have nothing up there. I remember that J drone one used to show when all the camera drones, like when I first started out and all, and that's come to your channel a lot. Freaking the graffiti highway and shit. That was crazy, dude. You got the mad spots up there. They just, like I said, when they're here, they move. They take them down. The closest we're gonna get to flying something here is gonna be something new being built. They ain't put the windows in yet. Other than that, we're done.
I told you, JD's. He was
Kings
getting
Park
scruffy.
Asylum.
I had to go.
I know JD's liking that, ain't you? Well, guys, it's 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna end this. But I appreciate you guys hanging out, all of you. I appreciate all your time, and I'm gonna do it. I think from now on, from like 6 to 8. I think that's a good time for everybody. Chris is a narc. No, I definitely ain't no narc. Trust me. Last guy you know was a narc. But yes. But guys, stay tuned to our channel, my channel, Josh's channel, eDrone, and then Joe. Well, that guy don't put footage out. But yeah, we're gonna have some good footy coming up, and hopefully, if you guys are in that area, we'll bump into you. Hopefully, be nice to throw some sticks with you. Yeah, yeah. But night, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate your time.
Love y'all.
Josh, yeah. JD's, D, brother. I'll get Chris in here next time. Tell him just the new guy he didn't like too much.
Maybe.
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, driving pretty much. Appreciate you hanging out, J Drone. Thanks for stopping by, brother. See you, Code 6. I hope you get that right going. What you got trying to get going there. If not, hit me up on my channel, leave a comment, and I'll see if we can get together and help you out.
That's okay. I'm sure somebody have that on footage, and I'm gonna crack up on that one.
Bro, I just threw away like 3 or 4 packs of firecrackers too. That would have been epic when he's in the goggles, saw him at his feet. Bat, 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 while he's jumping around like this, and then see if he still has control of the drone.
No.
I grew up in Baltimore, so don't get scared if I don't jump when the gunshots go off. Appreciate you guys.
Look, I heard that, Josh.
Oh shit, he's up in here.
You knew he was hiding.
Hey, it's gonna happen to Joe. I'll leave before Joe jumps in. Look, Eric knows. He's like, I'm watching these guys. They ain't talking about waiting for me to fall asleep and put no banana on my tailpipe. Night, guys. I appreciate you guys. Deuces.
Love y'all.